Good morning, Red Arrow, and happy Monday. Let's see what's cooking in the kitchen for lunch
For
today.
lunch on Monday, October 10th, we are having
Sloppy Joe sandwich, baked Doritos, coleslaw, corn on the cob, pineapple tidbits, and a choice of milk.
And we have no birthdays to celebrate today, so let's look at 2 other days instead. Today we remember National Homeless Day and Hug a Drummer Day. Normally we try to put silly or funny days up here to enjoy and celebrate, but once in a while we'd have to do some serious ones too. Last week on Monday, remember we wore blue, and that was to remember that we want to stomp out bullying, and that's not a silly or a funny, that's a serious kind of thing we want to take care of. And so today, National Homeless Day is a day that we remember those people who don't have a safe place to live. We're pretty lucky. We have warm houses and people to live with and take care of us. Not everyone has that. And so this is a day that we remember those people and try to think of ways that we can stop that problem from happening, because we don't want to see anybody living without a house. The other day we're celebrating today is Hug a Drummer Day. And this is a day to celebrate the people who like to play drums and to celebrate musicians. So if you know a drummer, give them a hug and enjoy the day. Just a few announcements for today. First off, I want to say great job to everybody for the healthy hike on Friday. You guys did an awesome job. I have not yet heard a total number of either money raised or miles or laps or any of those things, but as soon as I find out that information, I'll make sure you have it as well. I want to say great job to Miss Marnie's class. They've had a guest teacher. This is our 3rd day, and they are doing fantastic. So thank you to Miss Marnie's class for being such a helpful group of people, and everyone being so cooperative. I want to thank everybody this morning for dressing warmly. October is one of those strange months. It's not summer, but it's not winter, and it can be cold in the morning, but get hot by the afternoon. And I saw lots of coats and sweaters and jackets. Great job. You can always leave a coat or a jacket inside in the afternoon if it gets too hot outside for those. But in the morning when it's cold, you'll need those, because we don't stay inside just because it's getting cooler. It's going to get a whole lot colder here in Michigan. So thank you for being so smart and bringing your warm clothes. Keep doing that. And it's probably time to put those flip-flops away. Even you, Mrs. Canyu. I know that's hard to hear. But if you want cold feet, Mrs. Canyu, you can wear your flip-flops. Kids, don't wear your flip-flops. It's too cold. Let's see. Mrs. Babb also asked me to remind you that to continue please marking attendance, AM and PM. We're still doing our audits for our count day of last week. And besides, it is important to take attendance every day. But especially right now, they're watching more closely to make sure that we're having our attendance marked regularly so that we can catch anybody who is absent on count day and get those included within our count. I have my list. Woo, here we go. From Mrs. Zimmerman. Whew, I need more coffee this morning, I think. These are the students that were pulled out of the box for Caught Being Real. I had someone last week say, Mr. D, I got a ticket. We have got lots and lots of tickets, and we pull names out every week. So if you did not get a ticket pulled out, that doesn't mean to stop being real. That just means keep trying and getting more tickets in, because you will get pulled out. Just continue putting your names in those boxes. So these people, if you hear your name when your teacher says it's okay, go and find Mrs. Zimmerman to get your job. Trinity Brown, Gabriel Serratos, Peyton Riddle, Carly Sullivan, Wyatt Parker, Noah Trevino, George Galvan, or Jorge, Amir Lopez, Lily Goodson, Mason Morales, Cadence Buchanan, and Timmy Fife. So if you heard your name, please go down and find out what your job is when your teacher says it's okay. And before we go to our alphabet challenge, I was asked also last week if we're ready to start receiving videos about what's happening at Red Arrow. We are ready for those anytime you want to submit those, so please feel free to submit those. By the way, in case you're wondering why we're using a different camera today, you can see my whole messy office. Please don't look over there. My other computer is acting up again today, so I'm using my desk computer, so it always changes things just a little bit.
With that, let's go ahead and check in and see what is today's alphabet challenge.
And today's alphabet challenge is the letter U. I think this one is fairly simple, so I'll give you 5 seconds to find it. And I'm sure by now you've already found the uppercase letter U, or it could be lowercase, I suppose, in this situation. But if not, let me zoom in a little bit. And here is our letter U. It's part of that gate or that fence. I was talking with a friend yesterday at a soccer game, and we were finding letters around the soccer field. So I hope you're taking this chance, since we're seeing so many different ways that letters can hide in our world around us, to see what letters you can find each and every day.
I'll bet that one didn't trick you a bit, did it? That was probably a pretty quick and easy one for most of us. And you can see we're slowly working our way down the alphabet, so it won't be much longer before we will be done with Alphabet Challenge, and we'll be doing something different. Keep your eyes peeled. At this time, would you please stand for...
And now for Mrs. Spangler's class to help us with the pledge, we have...
Crystal. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
That was a great job, Pledge Helpers. Thank you, and everyone have a great day, learners.